On several occasions, as and when my brothers required our signatures, we have cooperated for getting transfer of the property.
You're denying that registered partition.
My lord, that is obtained by fraud. Which
When are you married, both the appellants?
my lord, they are long back.
What is their age?
Dates are not mentioned. My lord, it is
68 years.
our father died in 2002. 2019, they set up the partition fraudulently obtained. My lord, just
What were you doing without even asking for a partition?
my lord, prior to that, we had no knowledge. Both appellants are illiterates and innocents, my lord. They know only how to put their side. That's all. Brothers, my lord. For transfer of revenue records also, wherever they ask.
You have signed something?
My lord, I have signed
Accepted.
several times, not once or twice, my lord. I am not disputing the
Suit for.
my lord, suit for partition. The appellants are the plaintiffs, my lord. Suit for the relief of partition, separate position of appellants' legitimate share over the suit property. My lord, it is an undisputed fact that both the appellants and their one deceased sister, along with the two brothers, were the children of the propositor.
What is the IA that is filed?
My lords, please.
What is the IA that is filed?
I have filed to seeking an order to restrain the defendants from alienating the suit property.
Which defendant? Your family member or a third party?
My brothers,
Hmm.
my
What is
brothers. We two sisters filed.
It is a self-acquired property.
No, my lords, please. The case, they are admitting the facts. Their contention is that, my lord, a registered partition deed is entered into between the plaintiffs and also themselves. As could be seen from my lords, please, they have produced that copy, no? Page number 23, Annexure R2. I'm also. 1 minute. Yes, madam. It is on 11/4/2019, my lords.
No, before going to that, come to the order.
My lord, before that, my lord, with my lords, kindly I will have to make a submission, my lord. My lords, please, in 2002, my lord, the propositor Munramaya died, my lord. That is, our father died. After death of our father, my lords, please,
2022.
please, my lord.
2022 he died.
2002,
2002. Oh.
11/4/2002, my lord. After demise, my brothers continued to look after the joint family property. Munu Reddy and also my another brother who is the defendant number 4. My lord, on several occasions, as and when my brothers required our signatures, we have cooperated for getting transfer of the
So
property.
you're denying that registered partition.
My lord, that is obtained by fraud, which has not come to our notice, my lord. It is in 2019 happened, my lord. It has come to our notice when we made a demand for partition. Then, my lord, the trial court's view is that as
So in that registered partition deed.
we are parties,
No, that's not.
referred as
You're the
parties.
parties.
My lord, both,
No. Please understand.
please.
Appellant is a party.
Yes, yes.
And how many defendants are there?
My lord, defendants are consisting about totally 1 minute. My brothers, my sisters,
defendants
children,
are-
all
1 to 10.
10, my lord.
1 to 10.
10, my lord. They are also,
No, 1 to 10 means 1 to 9. 1 to 9 are your family members.
please, my lord.
No, have they filed the written statement?
They filed the written statement. Their contention.
All of them agree with regard to this registered.
Yes,
party?
my lord, yes, ma'am.
But
I'll
the
say.
only one who is.
No, not
impersonated.
one. We two sisters.
Oh, appellants.
We appellants only.
So
I'll come
only
in.
appellants dispute the registered partition deed.
Partition. deed.
No, by virtue of that partition, what are the properties fell to your share?
That's, my lord, it is referred in the partition deed. We have not taken nor. we are-
Whatever it is.
It is referred in the partition deed, 50 into 70 site to each of us as given. My lord, the property is consisting of 15 acres of land within BBMP limits of properties.
When are you married, both the appellants?
My lord, they are long back. my
What
lord.
is their age?
Dates are not mentioned. My lord, it is,
68 years.
yes, my lord.
Years.
Yes. They married long, my lord, that is not the question. For 15 acres of property in BBMP, our father died in 2002. 2019, they set up the partition fraudulently obtained, my lord. Just,
What were you doing without even asking for a partition?
my lord, there was no occasion. There has been a good and cordial relationship between us. Our brothers, as and when they ask, we have signed for them. My lord, I can understand.
It's not that. No, you're married, your age is 68 and 64.
Please, my lord.
So all these years, you're not enjoying the property.
My lord, there was no occasion arose for us. No occasion.
you're not answering my query.
Yes, my lord, not
I
claiming.
said
my lord.
you are not enjoying the property from there on.
We are in joint family. We are all in Bangalore, my lord. Both of them are in
What is
Bangalore.
a joint family? That's a land.
Well, I understood that after marriage, both the appellants continue to reside with their respective husbands' families. I am not disputing the fact. My lord, they are all in.
Please come to the order. No, let's go to the order. I understood the.
Please, my lord, the honorable court's view is that we have not disclosed this 2019
No, I'm
partition.
not on that.
No. The honorable trial court's view, my lord. As if we have not disclosed this
Please come to the
1999
order.
partition while filing a suit.
Read
And
from the reasoning.
please, my lord,
Read from the reasoning.
please,
Para number 11.
I'll read.
There are two IAs. IA number 1 is
One is not to alienate, another is not to draw the amount, which is, I mean, now
that's already
this
drawn.
PMRCL is acquired.
So that is, the court holds that it has become
Please,
infracted.
my lord, both are
Now please come to para 12.
paragraph 11, my lords, please.
Yes.
Paragraph 11, that with regard to the point number 1 while answering on IA number. Now I can read from 12, I think.
Yes.
Wait, sir. Now to the point of the prima facie case with regard to the granting an order of temporary injunction, restraining the defendants from alienating the suit schedule properties, the plaintiffs at the first instance have not stated about the registered partition deed that as executed between themselves and the defendants on 11/4/2009. The plaintiffs have pleaded ignorance with regard to the said document and have barely stated that the defendant number 5 had obtained signatures on some papers after pleading about the registered partition deed dated 11/4/2019. The reliefs were also got amended, seeking the relief of declaration to declare that the document, that is partition deed dated 11/4/2019, is not binding on them. In this regard, the learned counsel for the defendant number 1 to 4 have relied on decision reported in 1994 1 SCC between SP Changalarayan Naidu, dead by his LRs, Jagannath, dead by his LRs and others, wherein the Honorable Apex Court was pleased to observe that no disclosure of relevant and material documents with a view to obtain advantage amounts to fraud played on the court. In the said case also, in a suit for partition, the respondents, without disclosing the deed of release executed by them, relinquishing
Where
their
is
right.
sentence statement?
Please, my lord. Written statement, my lords, please. I produced it. My lord, page number 66, my lords. Define number 1 to 4, filed the written statement. The above suit is false, frivolous, vexatious, and it is liable to be My lord, may I take the relevant portion of disclosure of the date of this partition claimed by them, my lord. Para 7, page 67. Para 7, there first time we came to know about it. And so that only afterwards we have amended the plaintiff. Immediately I am coming to know about this. Prior to that we had no knowledge. Both appellants are illiterates and innocents, my lord. They know only how to put their side. That's all there.
No, it is like you are not denying the signature on the.
Not denying. No,
You
they have-
only say that is obtained, the signature is yours. Sir.
Yes, my
The
lord.
contents you are not aware.
Contents, my lords, please, our brothers, my lord, for transfer of revenue records also, wherever they ask.
So signed something.
My lord, I have signed
Accepted.
several times, not once or twice, my lord. I am not disputing because of the relationship between our brothers and ourselves. My lord, I can understand very well, my lord, when the property is taken by my two brothers, Muni Reddy and this Sri. Siddha Reddy, respond number 5. Mun Reddy is no more today. My lord, his children and wife and children are brought on record. And my another sister is also no more. So
What
that,
did you say in your plaint about why you have not sought for partition till now?
my lords, please.
Till your age of 68, why you have not sought for
No
partition?
reason is.
Just like that, you felt that you should file it. at 60.
My lord, in 2019, my lord, they wanted to, the suit of the year is of 2021. 2021. 2019 is the partition where they
You
have.
don't know about the partition.
No, my lord.
You do
I
not
do
know.
not know. It is the document of partition.
So, what no, when you file a suit, you will say why you have come up before the court seeking partition.
Oh, my lord, we requested, we demanded for partition. I have mentioned in the plaintiff.
When did you?
I have referred, my lords, please.
Where is that?
My lord, I'll come to this, my lord, please. Regarding cause of action, before coming, I have referred to under what why I have approached, my lords, please, my lord.
So for the first time you approached them on
Ah.
12/12/2021.
Please, my lord. My lord, by that time also they said that no partition will be affected. They did not reveal. Otherwise, I would have applied copies and.
Yes, Mr. Counsel.
Yes, my lords.
Plus, only registered partition deed, my lords. Family members, close relations. Quite possible, my lords, the family members would inform everybody and they go to the sub-registrar's office and document is registered. And suit is filed as if no such registration has taken place. After we file written statement saying that such registration has taken place, they amend it. And my lords, kindly see the averments. There's no specific allegation saying that misrepresentation and fraud.
Hmm. Where is that particular amendment petition? Where did they find?
My lord, amended plaint I placed before this court, page number 40, my lords, to the appeal memo. And so far it comes on to that, para 13A.
So pleadings with regard to that.
My lord, pleadings regarding that, my lord.
What,
Para
where is that?
13A,
13A to 13F.
from 13A to 13 F, my lord.
No, this aspect, let us assume that
Please.
you are not aware it's a partition deed.
Please.
For some purpose, he had taken you and this kind of transaction had taken place. Have you stated so in your original plaint?
My lord, in original plaint, I do not know. I have stated specifically.
They are not about the deed. In para number 13A.
Yes, no, in all from up to 13F.
You are not even listening what the court is asking you.
Please, my lord.
What the court is asking is 13A, para number 13A. You say that on some pretext or the other, they have taken you to the registrar's office and you have signed because they have said something. That's what is your assertion in para number 13A. Was it stated so in the original plaint?
Yes, my lord, several times I have signed whenever they have called upon to sign in the offices, my lord. I have
Where
stated.
did you say in the original?
My
plaint?
lord, please.
Para 9.
Para 9.
Para 9.
Para
10.
8 and 9, 10.
But you're not record. Initially, the suit was for partition. The sisters who are aged 68 years and 64 years are seeking partition of the joint family properties. According to them, the suit scheduled properties belongs to the father of the plaintiff, of the plaintiffs and the defendants, and some of the properties are in the name of the defendant brothers, but it is purchased by the father. As such, they were treated as a joint family properties. And according to them, all through, the father died in the year 2002, but all through the properties were in the enjoyment of all the joint family members. And when the defendants have refused to partition the property, they filed the suit. Now, the relief that is sought is not to alienate the property. Injunction restraining the defendants from alienating the property. When an application is filed seeking injunction, the plaintiff has to prima facie. I should make out a prima facie case. In this prima facie case, the defendants have filed their written statement and stated that there is a registered partition deed. As far as the contents of the said documents or the signature on the said documents is not denied by the defendants. Just they have taken a stand that on some documents they have signed, and they have been signing like that from several years with the affection they have towards their and the confidence and the trust they have towards their brothers. So there is a registered partition deed which supports the case of the defendant. Now, whether such a partition deed, the so-called partition deed executed, whether it is binding on them, whether there is binding on them or not, or whether it's obtained by suppression and by playing fraud. All these things have to be decided by the court after a full-fledged trial. At this point of time, one important factor is they do admit that some of the school scheduled properties are in the name of the defendants. And it is their case that the properties are purchased by their father in the name of the defendants. And the defendants say that it's a self-acquired property. And even on that count also, at this stage, the plaintiff is not entitled for any relief of injunction. And the trial court had rightly dismissed the petition.